Hi, I'm Larry Wiggs reporting live from Inglewood, California with a report for iSee109. Let's start with Jean-Michel Basquiat, Puerto Rican Haitian artist, born in 1960 in New York. Died August 1988. During his lifetime, he created thousands of works of art that today have made him one of the most popular, most famous, most celebrated Black artists, for better or for worse. Regardless of what you think of his artwork, he is celebrated around the world. About in 2017, one of his works of art sold for $110 million, which was more than any other artist at the time, any other American artist. That's a tremendous accomplishment. Jean-Michel Basquiat, that was his name. Ermias Joseph Ascadon came to be known as to the world as Nipsey Hussle. And Nipsey was from Los Angeles, California. He was known for his music, for being a Grammy nominated rapper. He was an entrepreneur, and he started from humble beginnings. Coincidentally, curiously enough, Nipsey Hussle, in one of his rap songs, uttered one artist's name, and that artist was Jean-Michel Basquiat. What a coincidence. I'm Larry Wiggs, and I happen to find a painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat that I believe is of Ermias Joseph Ascadon, who came to be known to the world as Nipsey Hussle. Coincidentally, what a connection between the life of Nipsey Hussle and Jean-Michel Basquiat, especially because the work of art that was created by Jean-Michel Basquiat, well, it was created by Jean-Michel Basquiat 3 years before Ermias Joseph Ascadon, aka Nipsey Hussle, was born. Nipsey was born in 1985. The work of art by Jean-Michel Basquiat was created in 1982. Coincidentally, curiously, Jean-Michel Basquiat died in 1988, 3 years after Nipsey was born in 1985. Curiously enough, coincidentally, Jean-Michel Basquiat died 3 years and 3 days after Nipsey was born. Nipsey was born on August 15th, 1985. Jean-Michel Basquiat died August 18th, 1988. 3 years and 3 days after Nipsey was born. Coincidentally, curiously enough, Nipsey was 33 years old when he died, when he was killed, assassinated. Nipsey uttered Jean-Michel Basquiat's name in his song entitled Face the World. If I am not mistaken, there is no other song by Nipsey Hussle in which he utters any other artist's name. That's a curious fact, wouldn't you say? In the painting created by Jean-Michel Basquiat that I believe is of Nipsey Hussle, you can find the number 109. Or if you look at those digits individually or severally, you will see the 1, the 0, and the 9, 109. You could even group them together in the 1 and the 0. You can see the 10 and the 9, 10, 9. I usually call it 10, 9, 1, 0, and 9, 109. You see that 10, 9 is interesting because how do I know this? How do I know that Jean-Michel Basquiat painted a picture of Nipsey Hussle, or why do I even believe it? It's because when you look at the painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat, you will see 109 or 10-9 in the painting, but then in the picture of Nipsey Hussle, you will also see 109, or as I like to call it, 10-9. Okay, so what's the connection? Well, when I saw the picture of Nipsey Hussle and I saw those numbers 10-9, 109 in that picture, I knew where that picture was taken. I knew where Nipsey was standing when that picture was taken. I knew that it was taken in Japan. So when I looked at the painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat, I thought, wow, that reminds me of that picture that Nipsey took, especially because 10-9 is on the painting, just like the picture. I want to talk about 10-9, but I also want to talk about the relationship, the connection between 10-9 and the atomic bomb. You see, the atomic bomb was created after the Manhattan Project was initiated. And the Manhattan Project was initiated, it was cleared, it was President Franklin Delano Roosevelt who agreed to start the Manhattan Project. It was actually his order on October 9th, 1941, that got the ball rolling. I know that all of the scientists who participated in the Manhattan Project, they all had to go to one address in New Mexico. That address was 109 East Palace. After arriving at that location, everyone walked through a door 109, the address, the front door of address 109 East Palace. All of the scientists went through that door. They were welcomed by a friendly young woman who processed them into the project to say, come on board. It was a secret project, but that was the one threshold every scientist, every member, every participant in the Manhattan Project had to cross that threshold, that doorway with 109 over it. Thereafter, those scientists moved to other cities, other areas secretly to participate in the development of the atomic bomb. I'm Larry Wiggs, and I'm an international traveler. When I traveled to Japan, I visited cities Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And if you know the history of the atomic bomb, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, or rather Hiroshima and then Nagasaki, these were the cities that over which the bomb was dropped. Today, if you go to Japan and you visit Tokyo, you will find that there is a shopping mall with the numbers 10 and 9 on it. It's a very famous, iconic shopping mall today, 109. The reason I made this video is to call your attention to Jean-Michel Basquiat, Nipsey Hussle, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Tokyo, and me. I'm 109. I'm 10-9. Well, that's actually my birthday. Peace and blessings. Ichimaru kyugami emasu. Yo veo 109. iSee109. Peace.